Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Crazy. I know I've been gone, but anyway, I don't know if you can see the red still. Anyway, I'll try to tell you the story as we're playing here. So this is, I know, still one of my little scrap bins. These are Junk Journal Studio. Excuse me, Botanical Collage and Cluster Kit. So we're gonna make some stuff with these. I know, if you can bear with me and my nose, I have been on all kinds of Benadryl, Actifed, Sudafed, allergy spray, everything from, I brought it all on myself, but I thought I was prepared. But apparently not. So anyway, let's just see what we can make with some stuff on the desk. I guess is what we'll be playing again. I have these that I want to do, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and round the corners on them. I'm going to have to move this thing because I don't have room. I know, it's so sad. There's nowhere to put it. There's so much crap right here. Put it right back where it was. So Friday, my neighbor came from down the road and cut up all the trees that had fallen on the one side. I know, do I want to keep? That doesn't even. I'm like, that doesn't even look straight to me, but it could just be me. Oh no. It's slightly off. Okay, I know it, but it was. And so anyway, he came and cut them up into like 2-foot sections for me so I can move them into burn piles to burn. And then one of them, he's like, "Oh, be careful, that's poison ivy on there." So I'm like, "Well, I'll wait and leave that to last," which I haven't done that yet, but all the other stuff got me. Oh my gosh. So I had 3 burn piles going. I burned a whole bunch. It really looks good. And so that took the whole day. Well, not only did I get sunburn, I got, fire heat burn. And that's why I'm still red. Oh, I was sick Saturday and Sunday. And then not to mention inhaling all the fire and all the dust and all the crap. And then I tried to move, while I got the smoke under control, I was trying to rearrange some stuff underneath the porch. Because, I got to get that going for them to come on the 20th. Well, guess what? It literally, honest to God, yesterday and today, we just had like little rain showers here and there, mostly in the evening. And then, but for the next 5 days, rain and thunderstorm. And I'm like, well, I said hell or high water, so we're going for it. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, guys, sorry. TMI, but my nose is just running. So anyway, I can't cross my feet. Oh, can't leave that leg bent. That's my problem, is I haven't been able to sit because I have chiggers all over my ankles, feet, behind my knees, the same old stuff. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And every day I wake up, I have a couple more. So he came out there and did his thing, and for me, I don't know if I'm gonna put this on the bottom, and took my electric chainsaw and said that he'll look, research it and all that good stuff, put it together, and then come show me how to use it. So yay, that's gonna happen eventually, but not until I'm over this, because I can't wear shoes, and can't wear pants, or I can wear shorts, but I'm trying not to. Same old thing as last time. I know this happened last year because I'm allergic to everything. Oh, it is driving me bananas. I hate being so allergic. It's just wrong. Okay? It's just wrong, wrong, wrong. I know these are all in here for other reasons. Oh, it's the same thing as that, but I don't like that color. Nope, he doesn't go. But, I know, it's not like I haven't flipped through this 100 times, but there's more butterflies in here, oh my god, but it's okay, no piggy. So anyway, he chopped up everything up for me, took my stuff, and then I decided I was gonna, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, stacked everything, and, you know, got it on fire, which let me tell you what, it took me forever to get one pile going. You know, I might have to, I don't know, I don't like that angle, but he needs to be, anyway. So, and I tried calling my neighbors, ooh, maybe some pink in here, Jim and Julie, because this was Saturday that I was out there trying to finish this up, because I couldn't get it started back up, and I was like, well, I remember him telling me that, no, that you could use, I can't think. You hear how snuffly I am? It's really bad. I don't understand. Ooh, I don't know if I want square on square, but I like that. So I was gonna put you on here. But we could put you on here maybe. Oh, because he's got more yellow, yellow. Okay. And I don't think. I know you hear me thinking because I think out loud all the time. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. This is just taking too long. And I'm drowning. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so I call because I can't get stuff started again in the fire. And I'm like, I've got to get this done because, you know, I got little chicken coops coming in that I got to assemble. And that's where I'm going to put it because that's where it's flat, all the way up against the fence line and all that good stuff. And so anyway, I called my neighbors Saturday morning because they're usually home. But they weren't home because I figured if they were doing anything, they were going to do anything on Mother's Day. So, which he's still not come got my four-wheeler. So now I've got to, anyway, I'm not going to start there. I got to go plan D. Oh gosh. So, and I'm trying to get them. Well, my phone's not working right. It's not even holding. I just give up. I mean, white flags, white flags, white flags. So, I'm trying to get them. They can't understand me. You know, I can hear them perfectly fine, but they said they can't hear me. So I'm like, oh, forget it. So I just go over there and I just keep on stuffing cardboard boxes, newspaper, whatever I can underneath there. Rearrange my wood and all kinds of stuff. And finally, after an hour, it catches. I'm like, yay! So, you know, I'm walking up and down the hill, getting, you know, more fire logs from where he's cut it so it can all be clean. 'Cause there's a lot. Let me tell you, there's a lot over there. From the trees that had fallen on the fence line. And that's just one little section. I'm not even going up any further. I give up right now. So anyway, I just wanted that because I needed the area. So it took me forever. Well, yeah, of course I'm sore because I'm having to walk up that hill. And it's an angle collecting all this crap. But, you know, like I said, I burned a bunch. Well, I'm trying not to stay into the fire, into the smoke and everything, because, you know, that's a bad thing. You know, one, inhaling it, two, just getting on you because you don't know what it is. I thought I did a good job. Apparently I didn't. Because, man, I mean, I was not that red, but I mean, this is 4 days. I was burnt. And like I said, it's a combo of sunburn and hot fire burn. But anyway, oops, that's right, we were letting it fall that way. Okay, and then I don't know if I want that. We'll chop these just in case. So I got all that done, you know, then my right leg was starting to burn, and I could see like these little splotches, and I was like, oh my god, I got poison something on me. I don't know what kind of whatever. There's poison everything out there. And so, you know, I hurried up because I was done. Hurry up, got inside, took off all my clothes, you know, put them in the wash machine real quick, jumped in the shower, used my Dawn to get the oils off of you, blah blah blah. And but boy, that thing, oh, it was a good spot. And then I had that other cream that I swear by, that prescription stuff, which I got to beg somebody to write me a prescription because I'm running out of it, and I need it because I love it. But anyway, I mean, it was just, you know, starting to swell up, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna catch it. I'm not gonna get it. But oh, I know I need something else there. So I got that under control. I mean, put it on there, went and sat down on the chair with air and all that good stuff, you know, waited a good hour, and I could feel that it was, you know, I got it in time. So I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. And I just need to put him on here because I like those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I need more. Ew, that's the lumpy bump junk. Okay, let's get back here. So you know, after, you know, it's soaked in, I could tell it took that, you know, takes about an hour for it to like really get in and everything. And so then I was like, oh, we're going to go put some more on there because it wasn't going to get me. I was going to get it. Well, I was so worried about poison ivy, oak, whatever the heck poison it is. I didn't wasn't focused on chiggers. Well, chiggers got me, but I at least got, no, too dark. I at least got the poison whoever. I didn't get that, so I'm you know, I guess I'll be happy with. But y'all know these chiggers drive me insane. Oh my god. So they're driving me insane. Things. I mean, they do their job. Oh dear Lord. I know I don't like that pointy part. We're gonna round it off. And then of course my California neighbors called and wanted to know if I wanted to go eat Sunday, Mother's Day, with them. And I'm like, well, Jen, I don't know if I can wear shoes, and you know, and I can't wear flip flops because one's of course between my toes, back on my ankle, across my foot. I mean, all the typical stuff where they always get me. I don't like that. Anyway, and she's like, that okay? She says, we won't mind. She said, I'm dressed in sloppy clothes, and I'm like, okay. So, you know, we went and ate, and then came back, and boy, I stripped all my clothes off. But it is, oh my gosh, it's getting me. Because, you know, you try to sit without your legs bending, so the crease of your back of your knee doesn't, you know, touch, so you don't have the heat, because the heat's what makes those little boogers spread. And oh, I hate them. I hate them. So yeah, so now I'm fighting chiggers. And, you know, oh my gosh, the allergies and the snuffleupagus from being out there. And I need to be back out there, but I can't be out there because I itch so bad. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't like this either. So then, you know, since I was suffering, I tried to, Sunday morning, tried to pull, I don't, that's so dark, I don't like it. I tried to pull some of the junk underneath the porch up over to the shop because it hadn't rained for 2 days, the sun had been out. La-di-da-di-da. No, I got halfway up there. My truck got stuck. I got big old ruts over there now. And so I had to park it, turn the wheels so it wouldn't slide back on me, so I can take the 10 stinking items out of the thing, walk halfway up the hill with my fat butt, huffing and puffing, in the weeds and tall grass and everything else underneath the sun. So I think that's when I officially got the majority of the chiggers, my fresh ones. Oh, y'all, I give up. Oh, and so now I'm itching like a dog with fleas. I am. I was just itching myself. And I know it's only 4, but then we'll put some dots on there. But I was trying to cover this yuck up. But it looks like, it could be part of it. We could stencil. No, because we have that, but we could. Oh, what am I going to do? Ow! So, yeah, if you hear me do that, it's just because somebody's itching on me. Because I have clothes on. Because I didn't want to craft naked. But I hadn't been on here for so long. I was like, oh my God, I got to come because everybody's going to, go, what's wrong again? Well, that's what's wrong again. The bug's got me. So I haven't been able to move any more stuff from the porch because... Oh, that was not the ink pad. Because I can't get my truck up the hill to offload anything. So now my plan tomorrow, whether I can handle it or not, all right, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have to clean all. I took pictures. Okay, I am videotaping so you can see my mess that I'm doing. I'm gonna clean everything off over on the one side of the house. I'm gonna take all this crap, put it over there, throw the stuff that I know for sure is trash in the trash can, and then all the good stuff. Oh my God! And then, Lord, y'all, I don't know if I can say it without crying. I think Blackie's gone, as in gone. She's not been home for 3 days or 3 nights. She doesn't answer. She doesn't come. She's nothing. It's just the other 2 cats. I think something got her, and I am just so heartbroken and sad over it. Just, oh my God, I can't believe. I just can't. I'm just, my heart hurts. I just can't keep losing these animals. I mean, it's just wrong. I'm so mad at somebody upstairs for taking these little babies from me. But anyway, so my heart's broke. Let's glue these on here. And then I do have some other story about Thursday. But we might have to leave that one. I mean, I don't know. How much wine can you take in one video? Plenty. Okay, so I'm going to tell you anyway. So, Thursday I go to town because I was getting all of my... Well, I'm looking for a receipt, actually. And they're all over the place. Okay. And we'll just leave it at that. I tried when John first, was gone to get the bills and stuff organized and together because, well, it took me months to figure it out anyway because he had no rhyme, no reason. So then I turned into him as far as just, freaking, I hate those things. All the paperwork, because it was, anyway, just death paperwork bills and just crap. So I finally decided it's time to get all of them together like I originally planned. So I did. I spent the whole day doing it. I'm almost done. I got the majority. I have yet to find the bill I'm looking for that I need to fight for something. But anyway, and then I told myself we were going to finish one thing. We're not going to start nothing else. Well, then, like I said, oops, my neighbor text me Friday, I'm on my way. And I'm like, oh my God. Because I was going to do that Thursday and Friday. Well, then, that took me off that other ordeal, which I probably got 1.5 years sorted, put together in the notebook, every blah, 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 like I initially wanted. If I would, anyway, never mind. I would say if I wouldn't be so anal about paperwork. Well, I ain't been anal for the last 2 years. But, well, longer because of not being home. And anyway, y'all know the story. Wham, 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 wham. So, you know, and then that took my Friday in another direction, and then all the other good stuff. Well, anyway, Thursday evening, I decided, after, you know, getting up, working on that and all that good stuff, I was going to Gallatin. Well, first, I told myself, well, I needed yogurt, and I needed Chick-fil-A, because I was, you know. So, and then I thought, well, I'll go visit my girlfriend at Walmart, too, because I had to go get something from Walmart that our Walmart doesn't have, that their Walmart had. Oh, and I needed cat food, because our Tractor Supply has been out of the cat food that I get for the kitties. And, I know, see, I used that scrap and all that good stuff. Nearly covered that up, but we'll splatter it and put some other thingies on there. Alright, I know. So, and I am not making this story up. Oh my gosh. It was the craziest experience. Do I want the number, or do I want the, oh, I like the illustration because it's a bird. Alright, I know, I changed my mind. So, and it's all because Candace can't keep her mouth shut. I brought it all on myself. Oh, dear God. So anyway, I go over there and I'm looking. Oh, I was looking because they claim they had a storage shed. Well, it's online. They don't have they don't have anything on the inside. And I was going to go to Lowe's and check their stuff out, but a crazy storm came in and I didn't want to get caught in the weather. And that's the only reason why I didn't go. And then I was afraid other things would happen. So I go in there and I'm looking in the garden center and I can't find, you know, they don't have anything like that. And then I was looking for like the carpenter bee traps. They don't have any of them. Those are only at Lowe's or at Ace. And because I wanted to get some more for downstairs. But anyway, none of that happened. So then I'm, you know, and I decided, well, I'm going to take the long way around. Oh, I am looking for my girlfriend, Maria. And then I thought, oh, she's not on this side at this store. She's on the other side. So I'm like, oh. So, you know, I come around where the hardware is. I'm just trying to waste some time because I don't have nothing else to do. And I see this guy. I don't know. He's maybe late 20s, early 30s. I don't know. He's special. What they call him? Mentally challenged? I don't know. He's special. And he has these huge Harry Potter dolls and this train in his cart. Well, I really did think the train was cool. And that's what grabbed my attention. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. They have because it reminds me of, remember when we were little, they had the Barbie, they had the big old Barbie travel trailer. I mean, it was a huge thing. It was like a good 2, almost 3 foot long. It was big. Well, the choo-choo train was the same size. So I was, I was honestly drawn to it because of the stinking train. Well, Candace won't be drawn to nothing else again. Anyway, so, uh-oh. I know now I gotta think, and I don't know if I can think. So I honestly tell the guy, oh my gosh, that's cool, because I'm telling you, I really thought it was cool. And so then I said, is that a train? He, oh yeah, and that was it. I fed the freaking puppy. So he's showing me the train, which was cool. I mean, I gotta give it to you. It's $85. I'm like, well, if you're a collector, oh, I am. Blah, blah, blah. I knew you was based on what you got in there. Anyway, oh, let's see. Oh, I gotta make sure I put it in the right spot. So he's showing me the train where they all sit and all about the magic. I mean, just so into it, and about the doll that he has. And then he starts telling me that, oh crap, he has the Harry Potter. Well, I'm not a collector of things like that. Ask me about craft supplies now. I can tell you about that. I don't know what we're doing, making scrap. So, he's telling me about his Harry Potter baby dolls. He has the whole set at home and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool. 'Cause honestly, I thought it was cool. But then I realized, uh-oh, he's not going to leave me. And he did not. So, and he's like, oh, I know I made you jealous. And I'm like, no. I said, I really don't collect Harry Potter. Because I was trying to maybe make him think, oh, she does like Harry Potter. Oh my God, let me leave her alone. Didn't work. Oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna have to take another allergy pill, which makes me sleepy, but I can't breathe. Anyway, man. So, and he's just telling me about everything that he has in there, and I'm like, and I've tried. I'm like, oh, I said, enjoy it, and I kept trying to break away. Wouldn't take the hint. And I said, I have to go get my my doggy food now. Crap. Well, see, you complain about somebody like that and you get in trouble. So he lets me go. I mean, and I'm telling you, we were there for a good 30 plus minutes. Not fibbing, not nothing, not making it up. It was for real. So I break away and I'm like, oh, thank you, God. And I'm going over there and I'm just deliberately looking for extra stuff on the doggy aisle just in case he comes back. Because, when you fed the puppy. Well, the next thing I know, I hear somebody go, bleh! I mean, this huge burp in this giggle. I turn around and he literally rams me in my left butt. Not just an oops, but rammed me in my butt and starts laughing. I hit you in your butt. I hit you in your butt. And I'm like, oh, dear God. So I'm trying to get rid of him. And then I remembered I truly did see Harry Potter fabric. And because he just keeps repeating, I hit you in your butt. I got you in your booty. I hit you in your butt. And he's not quiet. He's loud. And I'm like, oh, dear God. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I can get him off of me with the talking about the Harry Potter. I know it doesn't go to the edge and it's bothering me. The Harry Potter fabric. And he's like, oh, they got, I can't even impersonate him. So anyway, we go over there to the fabric, and he's like, oh, I have that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, I gotta go get the rest of my stuff now. He's still behind me. I'm like, frickin' frack. Now I'm pissed because now you've aggravated me for over an hour, and you're following me in Walmart. You're burping behind me, thinking it's funny because obviously that's your mating call. And for any of you people who have impaired children that act this way, I apologize, but oh my gosh. So anyway, so I go over there. Well, I'm asking somebody just where something is, just to make him go away. Because I was being kind. Well, kind stopped. I was being rude. Not really, but as bad as I could, as nice as I could. So he finally left. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Well, then I saw my friend Maria. And I'm like, and so, I always let her run into me, and then I always do the, oh, whiplash. Oh my God. Walmart employee hit me every time. She's like, Kennens, why you do that? And I'm like, cause I think it's funny. Anyway, do I want that on there? Nope, we're gonna leave it like that. So I tell her, you know, we're walking, because I always, you know, walk with her on the side if there's room while she's picking orders and stuff. And, you know, we get caught up on things and everything. And and then we're, you know, over another section. Well, I see him. I see my stalker again. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, ow, I'll stab myself. See, because I'm talking mean. Um, and I told Maria, I'm like, Maria, so you see that guy? She says, yeah. I said, he's stalking me. She's like, what? And I told her, because he was. I mean, you know, I've been there an hour and a half, almost 2 hours now. He's still like 1 or 2 aisles over, looking at me, following me around the store. Anyway, so, I told her about it. She's like, oh, she says, yeah. She says, he has a big collection of that stuff. I'm like, how do you know? She said, I met him at Hendersonville store, you know, at the other one that she was before she came to Gallatin one. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She says, yeah. She says, he's really nice. I'm like, I know. She says, but oh, he won't leave you alone. I'm like, no, he doesn't. And green specks or green dots and yellow. Okay. So, I gotta think. I can't talk and put dots on. I know I gotta cover him up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. It really is drowning me. And she's like, yeah. And so she starts talking about her experience with him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mary. She's like, I think he's harmless. I'm like, I don't care. I said, he just, you know, he needs to leave me alone. Because, you know, I was being creeped out. And so, you know, he is, you know, he's following. And Maria's like, oh, crap. I hit it too hard. And she's like, yeah. She's, I see him in here a lot. I'm like, well, what if he followed you? And she's like, oh, I never thought about that. So anyway, so I've, you know, tagged along with her for a while until I started hearing the big thunder outside. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I've got to go. And she's like, oh, you don't want to go have a drink or anything? You know, like go to Chick-fil-A afterwards. And she, because, you know, the last time I went there, she couldn't. She, you know, I guess she didn't have any money, even though I offered, but she had something else to do. And I'm looking for, and did I use it? I think I did. All right, let's get another piece of paper. And I'm like, oh, Maria said, I've got to go to Kroger, because I mean, I really did, and because I wanted to beat the storm. And I said, and I got to beat the storm. And she's like, oh, she's like, please. And I'm like, Maria, no, because it was scary bad out there. No, we're not using green, we're using yellow splats. And I told her, I said, next time. She says, you said that last time. And she says, and look how long it took for you to come back. And I'm like, well, and I do. I don't go there that much. And then when I do decide to go, it's always like at the spur of the moment, because I'm like done with what I'm doing and I just got to go away. And that's, you know, that's what Tor says. I said, and I literally do just run away. And I said, okay, I said, next time, which it won't be next week because it's raining, I will plan to run away at 3, so I can be here at 4, and then because she gets off at 4:30, 4:45. I said, and then we could go to Chick-fil-A, and then I can go home. And she's like, okay. So I got the plan to run away. I can't do it next week. I mean, I might, because I'm gonna be doing all the porch stuff. There's just so much stuff, and but I promised I would. Who is this? Mustard seed. Oh, so, but yeah, so I literally was creeped out, all because I had to be kind. And so then I felt like I'm that person in the Progressive commercial, you know, where you can't be your parents, you just gotta shut up. Yep. So every time I do that, that's what I tell myself. You're in the Progressive commercial, Candace. You're being somebody's parent. And I'm like, yes, I am. Oh, I know, and I hate Wasting all these good splatters. But I should have got the big thing, but something else is on top of it, so but yeah. So have any of y'all been stalked, followed like that in a store before? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, creeped me out. You know, and I know he was just being kind, but the burping and the literally running into me and hitting me in my butt to continue to tell people in the whole store, I hit your booty, I hit your booty, I hit your butt. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. We drew a line there. Totally drew a line. All right. Well, now all the flaws look like they might have went together. That's on the paper. So, ta-da. Look at those. Some really pretty hot mess journal cards. Woohoo! From our kit. Oh, look at all that beautiful white back there. Okay, let's move this. Ugh. Doo-doo-doo. Put you over here. Now, let's see. I don't know. What do I have? I gotta have something. Oh, here's something brown. Gotta pick up some of this white. I know. Oh, there's a little yellow. Hey, yellow. What's up, yellow fella? So, yeah. Ugh. So then, like I said, Sunday, we go to, which I was surprised because I thought Jennifer and Alan, because we were supposed to have dinner on Sunday originally, but then she's like, oh, it's Mother's Day. Can we do it Monday? She said, or Pedro will kill me. Well, I don't know who the hell Pedro is. I'm guessing Alan. I don't know. Um, so, and I was really surprised when she, you know, asked if I wanted to go. I know I'm just trying to use these scraps. But I'm like, I'm not going to turn down a lunch date. Well, lunch, dinner, lunch, you know. So, yeah. But I know they went Sunday to Kentucky. No, I'm bad. Saturday to Kentucky because their oldest grandson has gotten into archery and he was competing. He had actually, through their school team, had got to the nationals, and I started to be so they were the competition was in Louisville, Kentucky, somewhere Kentucky, I don't know. Well, let's just use that. What the heck? And so they had went there for the day for Saturday. So I guess I don't know. They changed their stuff, and then the kids were gonna have Mother's Day with their. I don't know. But anyway, so but yeah. Now Alan's gonna go stay down there for the 3 days that she wants to stay down there, and then they're gonna come back here for the 4 days, and it's all confusing. So I'm chicken sitting the 3 days they're not there, and then which they're not laying eggs because they have them cooped up because they seeded their yard for grass, and I know, which I think that's not a good thing for chickens to coop them up like that when they're used to being free range all their life. So I think they're on strike. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because then I'm going to end up with these chickens who don't want to lay eggs anymore because they're, you know. Anyway. Okay. I know this is just a hodgepodge mess, but Bill, you know I like those. Do I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Ooh. Where's the... I thought I saw just a plain one in here. Oh, the backs of my knees are sweating. I know after, as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta stop. Because all it's gonna do is bring on freaking more, whatever Truly Boppies those are. Oh. Oh, my green's over there. Red. Oh, I got some scrap. Hold on. We roll back. Oh, jeez. I'm knocking some other scrap off. I know, imagine that. Okay. Let's see if putting some of this on here. Pulls that from the corner. Since my green's so little. And the answer is yes. But I think it's too... I know. I should have used this little piece in the first place. No. Crud. Oh, crack-a-dackle. I know, I'm going to tear all this apart, and then I'm not going to ever use it, and it's going to really chap me. I just didn't like the angle. Okay, I'm going to give up, and I'm going to like this right now. Okay. Or, no. No. Shush. Put it on here. Oh, put it on there. Quit looking at it. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I thought that was glue. That's some of that smush mush. Alright, I know. We're putting you on here just to get rid of it on the desk. Even though, I don't know. Because I think my little scrap card, it might be too short for all these big things. But, well, you know, sometimes that's just what happens. And you just got to go with what you got. And that's what I'm doing. Nope, you're going to have to go that way. I'm seriously was wondering about putting you down here. I know. Do I even need anything up here? And the answer is more than likely no. So let's just do it. Whew. Back's my knees sweating. I know I could hurry up. Snuffleupagus. Well, I hope you had a good Mother's Day. Oh, crap. I did. Uh, Both of my kids actually texted me. Actually, my son called. So, I know. Sometimes miracles do happen. And then Emily texts me. She's like, did you get your card? And I'm like, nope. She says, oh, why do I even ask? I'm like, I don't know. Because let me tell you what. Alabama and Tennessee just, well, obviously it's me. They just, it takes forever for me to get stuff from her. I think I'm just, let's round the edges and see what we got. Ow, I know, not gonna hurt my hand. Nope, I'm gonna round them all. I know, it's still damp, too damp, but that's okay. We'll trim them with regular scissors. We'll get this little fuzzes off. Alright. Well, not so bad, not so bad. Whew. I know. My toes have been together too long too. Oh, I know this Chiggers are mean business. That's all I can tell you. I think I need to pull a little more pink. That's too bright. I think it'll take away from. This might be too light. I know. Oops, I can feel you stuck to me. I know, I think he's just so, I made a mess out of here. He needs something. He's full of something. And maybe he needs, he needs to get rid of his chiggers is what he needs. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, y'all. It is just that time of the year. Okay, that did it for me. Ah, sepia always comes in handy. Ew. Never dries on plastic. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to put some, whoever you are, orange creamsicle. All right, there's that. So let's get our papers down so you can see what we made today. And then I got to go put my feet and legs and toes and everything out so they can, oh, there it is. So they can breathe and not be hot. Alrighty, well, there you go. That is some little makes with our Junk Journal Studios Botanical. Let's see if I can get a closer picture so we'll get up. Yeah, there we go. Dun dun. So, alright, well, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. And, yeah, don't forget to let me know if anyone else's stalking experience. And I will see y'all later. Lots of kisses, lots of love. Like I said, gotta go get all my body parts spread out so they can breathe and not be sweating. And I will see you on the next video. And I will try to get back down here later, make another one so I can get back on track. So I will see y'all later. Bye, guys. Did I do that? I don't remember. Okay, now, bye.